Today's program is kind of interesting to the extent of we've got so much good stuff going on here in the city, and we have a series today, obviously, about a whole host of things. The giving of the community that we just heard about from Mrs. Berry, and the Mayor's Charity Gala, and we're going to next talk about a program we're doing regarding free rides on Central Avenue to support local businesses. And the transit program, and then next we're going to go into the Employee of the Week, Friday's Hero, and an update on a Good Samaritan Award. But it's interesting to be here today because it's great to work for leaders such as Mayor and councilors that really care about their community. And we have a series of folks that are in the room that really represent the work that's being done in the community, both from the philanthropic kind of side of things, of volunteerism and donating causes that lift people up, which is absolutely great. And then we have, concerns from the leaders to try to support our businesses. We have public safety representatives that keep us safe. We have employees that do the work each and every day. And the story that's going to be great about Norma Chavez. And so the stuff that gets done here at City Hall and out in the streets by the people that do it, by the people that lead it, it's important work. It's good for the community. We can all be proud of it. Today, we're going to basically talk about the free rides program on Central Avenue. And we have the right people to talk about it because Councilor Sanchez was very, very passionate about this program and trying to get this program to support local businesses during a difficult time of construction because of the art program along the Central Avenue corridor. And we took that to council, and we weren't able to get it in the format that was originally proposed. Councilor Benton, as the council president, has talked to Councilor Sanchez and the mayor, and they've been able to basically get me and my folks, Transit, Mike, and the other guys, to get a program that we think is really going to support the community, the business community, and it's really important. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Council President Benton to say a few words.
Thanks, Rob. This is really about support. We know that construction on any road project is tough on the businesses along the route, and ART project is no different. And I hear from people, well, stay away. It's horrible driving down there. Well, driving or riding a bus, it's not that different than it normally is. We have the opportunity still to support businesses that are taking a little bit of a ding because of construction. And during this holiday season, I just really want to encourage everybody to come on down to Central Avenue, up and down Central Avenue. There are great opportunities to shop at local retailers and to go out for dinner at our great local restaurants along the route, and to meet some friends for some holiday cheer and do it in a safe manner on public transit. So Councilor Sanchez will talk about the details of the project, but it's really just it's structured around time when people can enjoy shopping and doing these things I just mentioned. And I think it's a relatively small cost to our budget, and we encourage people to get out in whatever form that you use, but especially using transit to access our businesses on Central Avenue.
Great. Councilor Sanchez, you want to talk a little bit about the program?
I will, but first I would like to thank Mayor Berry, also Bruce Rosieri, and Rob Perry. We worked very closely on this for some time, and it went before the council and failed on a 4-5 vote. Some of the council members had asked that we defer this to try to work out the funding mechanisms. I felt because of the holiday season just around the corner, and to support our local businesses along the art construction project, that we not hold the bus fares back, and just really encourage people to go out and ride the local buses, because people are telling me, they don't want to go down to Central Avenue because they don't want to fight the traffic. Well, now they have the opportunity to avoid the traffic, and for some people may be on a bus for the very first time, but encourage people to ride our local transit system and to find out that it's going to be a good thing in the future once the art project is completed. I know it's that 3-letter word, ART, has been a challenge for many of the businesses. I myself have a business along the West Central corridor, but we are truly encouraging people to get out of their vehicles. There's going to be 4 bus routes, the 66, the 766, the 777, and 790, to support and encourage and to promote business along that corridor. But again, you can go to the place there on Louisiana at Coronado, the park and ride up on Albuquerque's west side. Park your vehicle and hop on a bus. Those that are coming from Louisiana may want to go to the west side and dine at Monte Carlo. Those coming from the west side may want to just go down to the Frontier restaurant. But we've got a lot of great businesses, and we're hoping that people get out of their vehicles and go and support the local businesses along the art project, because it has been a challenge. The times will be on from Monday through Friday. It will begin at 4 o'clock and go till 9:30, and then on weekends it'll be free from very beginning to closing. So we really encourage people to get out of their cars and ride the bus. And I think this is one way we can gauge on how this project will be a benefit to the business owners. And hopefully once we see that, and when somebody goes into a business, they may want to tell that business owner or the individual at the register, we came down on the bus and we want to support our local businesses. That way we can gauge to see how well it's going to work, and really encourage people to support the local businesses along the Central Corridor. I know that some of the businesses are suffering. Myself, Councilor Benton, the mayor, and Mike Reardon, and Bruce Rosario, we've attended many, many meetings. And boy, they've been very contentious. But I think that this is one way that this community can say, we support the local businesses along Central Avenue, and we as a city are providing free bus services. I know many people can afford the $2, but I think it's more the convenience of getting out of your car and leaving the driver to our bus drivers that will get you there safe. But again, I'm very grateful to Mayor Berry, Bruce Rosario, Rob Perry, and also Councilor Benton. He's been an advocate of the art project, and hopefully we will make a difference in providing support to our local business owners. Thank you.
Thanks. This starts on this Saturday, by the way, and it goes through January 8th. So it goes all the way through the holiday season. So if it's a weekday evening or a weekend, you see a bus, get on it. And go to one of our great local restaurants, one of our great local shops, and let's get out there and support these businesses. And like I said, Councilor Sanchez said, if you haven't been on a bus for a while, hop on and join your neighbors and get out and support these businesses. Another key point that Councilor Benton made is that Central is open. It'll always be open. I drive it almost every day. I try to drive it every day. You can get to any place you want to go on Central, and you can get to any shop or any business. And so please get out there and support them. And I want to thank these two gentlemen as well. If you're trying to do big things in your city, a lot of times those big things draw controversy, and to have two city councilors who are willing to stand up and say, listen, we understand people have concerns, that we understand they have questions, but this is a great long-term solution for the city of Albuquerque. Take some of the heat that goes with it, and keep, as I always say, keep the rudder in the water and keep things moving forward. Appreciate the leadership from that standpoint, because it's not always easy to be on the right side of a controversial thing. And you both have been there, so thank you very much. We appreciate it. Bruce, thank you for you and all your team at Transit, and we appreciate you making way for this. Thanks.
And one closing statement: avoid the fuss and ride the bus.
There you go. Thanks, you guys. Great job.